Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, this video is going to be short and sweet and sharing a post-surgery update. The couch has pretty much been my home for the past couple of weeks. We had a very successful surgery, as you all know, and I am slowly regaining my strength. I am walking a lot better. I notice my endurance is doing a lot. As I update you on the post-surgery reflections that I had, I'm going to be cleaning in my little area where the tray is. It's kind of funny that piles of stuff kind of follow me, but that was okay. It had to be right next to the couch because I couldn't really bend or move that much, so I had to be able to get it at an arm's length. So I'll just be showing clips of little light decluttering as I share all of you my experience, because I still am on light duty. I can't really lift anything over 10 pounds just yet. I am driving again, but I notice if I drive too long, I get kind of a shock of pain up and down my back, which is okay. We're getting there each and every day. I'm just being very mindful and respectful to my body, and if it's aching, I know that it's time to sit down and rest. Now, I really want to talk about some reflections that I had as I was pretty much on bed rest for what felt like pretty much was most of February. And well, I'm not gonna lie, the surgery was very hard. It was a lot. You know, the two surgeries, they were very successful. You know, I had the best possible outcome, but of course there was a lot of medication, a lot of antibiotics, a lot of painkillers, which was great at the time, but it definitely took a toll on my body. But that's okay, because I do believe that I know that this could have been really bad. Like, I've seen other people who had these large kidney stones like I did and had acute kidney failure and horrible kidney infections, you know, and I really had the best possible outcome because I had no pain and a healthy kidney leading up to surgery. So I just want to thank God and thank all of you for praying for me, because that in itself was a miracle. But as I was kind of bedridden for a while, I had noticed that I had none of my energy, obviously, and I'm not used to not having my energy, but I kind of fell into a little bit of a depression because I couldn't do anything for myself, right? I was 100% dependent on everybody around me, and for me, that's hard. I'm the caregiver. I'm the one who has all the energy and is normally very healthy, you know, and is helping. So for me to be dependent on literally even trying to stand up, needing someone to help me stand up and take me to the bathroom, that was hard on me. Really helped me put in perspective how important and what a wonderful gift it is to have our health, right? But it really puts me in a mindset of like, wow, to have my health is probably the greatest gift and abundance that I can have. And that all the silly little mundane things like, gotta go to work, I gotta clean up, and okay, I gotta declutter, or I gotta go pick up the kids. When you're down and out and you can't do that, it really puts things in perspective. And now as I'm getting my energy back, it's like, I get to go to work because I'm healthy now. I get to declutter and clean because I can feel my energy coming back, and I get to pick up my kids because I'm healthy enough to drive and go get them. And that is such a completely different mindset, right? And it just made me so appreciative and grateful for my health, and that I get to do all these weekly, what seem to be very mundane chores. Like, it's a blessing to actually be able to do all that. And for me, that's made a completely different mindset shift as I'm cleaning and enjoying it and going to work and being grateful that I'm able to go to work. And it just puts me into that much positive mindset with everything in life that we tend to start to complain about, you know? The other thing that I realized as I was down and out and very dependent on everybody is what really matters in life and what you truly need, right? I was very blessed to have, you know, my family take care of me. The church group moms, they brought me over meals and stuff, and friends texting me saying, what can I DoorDash you? You hungry? What can I get you? And just everyone coming around just really helping me. You already know that your family and community and friends and people surrounding you, just being with them is like the number one, thank you, God. But it's just really in perspective when you're dependent, and that's all I need. That, my family, my friends, food, food to feed my family and me, and shelter. And it just makes me look at all the hoarding that I've done, and the saving and the stuff. And when I was a shopaholic, and sometimes I still do kind of, go up and down a little bit to pick up free things or whatever, all this stuff, it really doesn't matter. I felt like it was another growing step for me to be you can really detach yourself from this stuff, because when it really matters, the stuff didn't help me get up and move around. The stuff didn't, make me dinner. And so much of my nervous system was wired around the stuff really keeping me safe. But honestly, I was safe the whole time without it, with great doctors and nurses and friends and family. And I'm hoping this really does help me. I'm hoping that when I'm feeling 100% and allowed to really start lifting again and decluttering, that there's another change, another shift, another baseline shift, that now it's this new perspective of I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. And I can really, truly let it go. And another final thought that I want to share with all of you is that when I was down and out and I was feeling depressed, I really understood people with hoarding disorder, with depression, because I'm hoarding disorder, anxiety, ADHD, right? So I have the energy to kind of go through this stuff. It was the anxiety that was idling. But when I was down and had no motivation to even try and get up, it just opened my eyes, my lens, to see through somebody else who's hoarding depression. Because now the hurdle is motivating yourself just to start and just to go through it. And also, there's many people with hoarding disorder or just messes in general, that their health was down, right? They can't get up. Their body couldn't get up. They couldn't physically go through the stuff. And as we grow this channel, it made it very clear that as we evolve and grow, that another evolution that I would like is to be able to go to people's houses who physically aren't able to pick up the stuff and decide and let go and take it all out. What would you like to do with this? Would you like to keep it? Would you like to let it go? And let me kind of do all the physical work as they're doing all the emotional and mindful work. I'm just really ready to declutter, let go, grow, evolve, be of service to the world, help people, know that you are loved, create a loving, loving space, and just really live this life to its fullest together, because that's what matters. All of us together. And that's what I want.